I think the most striking thing about our fiscal position is that we've been running a deficit for 8 years, although we're now in the 25th year of economic expansion. And not only that, but according to the government's forecasts, we're going to be running a deficit for another 4 years. That's 12 years. That's a much longer period than the deficits we ran as a result of both of the last deep recessions. The short term, we have a deficit problem that should be addressed by revenue increases. In the long term, we have a deficit problem that will arise because spending will continue to grow faster than Australian output. It's almost certain, because this has been the pattern of budgets, that we've been reducing the deficit. But we're reducing it primarily by allowing income tax to grow a bit faster than GDP, and that really means bracket creep, that people are paying a higher share of their incomes as income tax, and sooner or later, and I think probably sooner, that's not going to be politically acceptable. To solve the short-term fiscal issue, it's necessary because even in 2018-19, on current forecasts, tax as a share of GDP will still be well below where it was in all the years from the introduction of the GST in 2000-2001 to the global financial crisis in 2008-9. So we need to get that share back up. That's a short-term thing. But in the long term, actually, it's spending. One important thing you can do is take the retirement age up to age 70 and the parallel age of access to superannuation. That saves you quite a lot. Well, that's where you get the big bucks, and they're the ones that both political parties, one way or another, have talked about over the last 2 years, and the areas of biggest concessionality, particularly superannuation. You can get nearly half of what you need in revenue by removing some of the concessionality for superannuation contributions.